Welcome to the late night feed with Ange and Rob in, out, and about right here on Giant TV. In studio with Gil Grand.
Hello.
Good to see you again, sir.
Good to be here.
Ange, what do we got planned today?
Well, we're going to go to the Welland Humane Society in just a little bit, and we're going to meet with John Greer. He's going to take us for a tour and show us some puppies, hopefully, and some cats, and what other animals that are there. Because we know you're a passionate animal lover, and you support the rescue of animals. And
I do what I can. You know, I think everyone, if they did, then we would have less of a problem. But I certainly am involved in my wife and I. We foster, always have at least one foster at the house all the time. And so in Tennessee, it's definitely more of a problem with the overpopulation and a lot of animals who need homes. But so we try and we take them home, and we get them adopted. You know, we keep them as much as we can, and some of them are malnourished or underfed, or have recovering from little surgeries or something, because these are all strays. And then we just, as soon as they're in good shape and everything and ready to go to their forever families, we let them go.
how tempting will it be for you today, and will you leave with an animal?
We cry. Yes. There's a term called foster fail. And those are people who obviously don't, after fostering them, they keep them.
Right.
You know, because it's hard to let them go because you get attached to them. But there's so many. So I kind of look at the big picture and think, well, we're going to, we got others we want to help. So
do you give yourself a time limit to when, okay, you got to be out now. We got to make room for puppy number 2.
Yeah. When you start feeling this hurt in your heart, and you're like, I'm getting attached to this dog. It's time to go.
Oh, no. Well.
No, there's no time limit. We just do what we can. And we the dogs all go to great homes, so we feel good about that.
Not just animals, your passion. Music's got to be in there somewhere. Top one, right? Tell us about the Conway Show. This is a real success for you right now.
Man, it is a success. I'm loving doing it. First of all, it's fun. I mean, I love Conway Twitty. I love his music. Always have. Even in my career, I've always been more of a traditional artist, and so that's my thing. And now I have the opportunity to go out, and I put together a show of 25 of Conway's #1 hits. A little fun fact, Conway's had 50 #1 hits.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
50.
I know.
How do you write 50 #1 hits?
Well, I don't know. I haven't. So I use his. I sing his songs. But so obviously people, recognize all the songs. They sing along, and it's awesome. I'm so happy that it's well received, and there's a fan base out there for traditional music, especially of that generation, and so my audience are all usually people between 50 and up. Mm-hmm. But it's classy. We play venues like theaters and nice, it's a kind of an upscale show.
It is.
And you don't see it stopping anytime soon.
Well, I mean, I think when it starts to fizzle out a little bit, I'll have to find a Loretta.
I think you may have one.
Oh, Loretta, how are you? Seriously, I mean, they've had a whole bunch of duets, Conway and Loretta Lynn, and obviously, just as Loretta Lynn has a huge fan base and great music, so I think it would be fun at some point to introduce the Loretta in the show so we could have 2 parts and then the duets together.
I'd sing Fifth City.
Stay tuned. I bet yeah, she's had great songs.
Can we talk about the Grammy for a minute? I mean, that's just a massive kudos to you. My goodness, well done, sir.
I mean, thank you. It's kind of came as a surprise, really. You never think you're gonna. Certainly, I didn't expect I would ever win a Grammy as a singer or anything like that, and I didn't. So it came by way of publishing. My company, we had a publishing company for a number of years in Nashville called Grand and Gee Music, and Patricia Conroy, who everybody knows in country music here in Canada, is a co-writer on a song called God and My Girlfriends that Reba McEntire recorded, and she won a Grammy for that song, and we were fortunate enough to own the publishing side of Patricia's cut on that song as a co-writer. So when it won a Grammy, we won a Grammy as the publisher.
And people don't realize that when you watch them on the show. You see the singer up there getting the award, and they figure that's it. But there's other people who win.
I mean, the background singers, people who worked in the studio, musicians, engineers, everyone who played a part in that Grammy award-winning song is entitled to a Grammy, not the trophy. The singer gets the trophy. We get a plaque and a recognition, but it's a Grammy.
No doubt. I don't have one.
No, I don't have one either.
I just watch on TV. Yeah.
Your bio thickens and your success keeps growing. It's just wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm excited that we get to work together.
I know.
In another capacity and helping other artists. You write songs for other people as well. And recently you had a song that you wrote with a current independent that made radio. So like you're still active. You're still out there.
Yeah, well, I enjoy what we do together with our company, with Catching Waves, and we do radio promotion and we do artist development as well. I guess that's the best way of saying it.
Yeah, artist development.
And so we've had, it's our anniversary.
It is.
We should have bought a cake, a card, or something.
Cake,
balloons,
shaped like a CD, thin cake. But anyway, so it's fun to do that and enjoy working with you. And I think it's a learning experience for us to do our part with new artists that are trying to make their way in their careers. And I've been there. I know what that's like. And so we do what we can to help them, point them in the right direction, and encourage people to play their music and help promote their concerts and their tours that are going to be coming up.
Wonderful feeling it must be to foster, the next generation, right?
Yeah, funny you say foster. Yeah, it's just like it's a theme.
Just like puppies.
Just like puppies.
We'll experience that a little later.
Foster artists, and then we go send them to their forever careers.
Now we're going to step out to see the puppies in a little bit.
Yeah.
We're also going to get a southern barbecue, which I'm sure you're quite used to eating. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
So what goes into your southern barbecue if you're at home? What are you cooking?
Well, that's the thing is the hot chicken is the popular thing in Nashville. But we're going to have some. We're making ourselves hungry.
We are.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it here.
And we're going to sing a song together, all three of us. So I'm kind of excited about that.
Are we writing it? Are we?
We don't know. It's a surprise.
Well, you guys can write it, and I'll just play it. How about that? A little bit later. Make sure you join us right here, Late Night Feed on Giant TV. Here we are on the Late Night Feed. Ange and Rob in out and about Giant TV at the Welland Humane Society. John Greer, Executive Director. Thanks for having us out. Gil Grand is here as well.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Good to see you.
We're talking all about animals. You're just telling us just some fantastic stories of what you people do here. Tell us a bit more about what you guys do here at the Welland Humane Society.
Sure. So we do a lot of transfers down into the U.S. states. We do a lot of large transfers up. We also go up into the northern part of Ontario. We go into our Indigenous communities and work with them. We're really excited. We have the first of its kind mobile spay-neuter clinic. We travel the province with that unit. We again go into Indigenous communities, low-income rescue groups. We work with them. We also have 3 adoption vehicles that we roll out across the province or down into the states to work with our partners. And we transfer in adoptable animals because we're always low on dogs here in southern Ontario, so we want to make sure everybody finds their forever home.
Great. Well, let's go look at some puppies.
Sure.
As long as we're not going to see the rats, I'm okay.
Find it therapeutic being with animals?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love them.
Sitting
You've always had
and a dog all afternoon?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, dogs are the best. You just want to be loved and fed and.
You ever written a song about animal?
About an animal?
Yeah. Dogs or...
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Oh
my gosh, look at.
Are you ready?
To be
I am.
in
Are you, dear Rob?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Think we were drinking. We're only thinking about barbecue. Me and you.
So how important is it to eat healthy on the road?
Very important.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, you can't eat too much before you sing,
That's true.
unless belching becomes part of this entertainment.
Well, it works for some.
But you know, I mean, you're just traveling, right? So it's like anything else. You got to kind of watch how you eat, or you're gonna gain a lot of weight. You know.
Everything is so delicious and wonderful. Look at the color on that
Oh,
plate.
Beautiful.
very festive.
I think we have to
Everything
eat that.
is just so delicious here.
Gil, can you serenade us, or are you too tired as well?
I don't know.
You guys polished off the food pretty well. Of course, I had the diet portion.
Well, what? Diet portion.
Was there salad on the menu?
A little bit of coleslaw.
What a fantastic meal. Thanks so much to the Rib Crib and our
so much.
fantastic wait staff. She's amazing.
And thanks to Gil for putting up with us all day.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
it's been fun. Let's do it again when we digest.
We'll do it. Yeah. You can throw some barbecue.
Yeah.
And he has the puppies.
You guys can come to Nashville and we'll do it.
We'll do it real.
We'll eat Canadian food.
There you go. Go to Nashville to have poutine and bacon,
Exactly.
ketchup chips. It'd be great.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Late Night Feed here with Ange and Rob. In, out, and about. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Peace.